Imagine waking up to find your beloved ocelot behaving oddly. That unusual behavior could be a silent alarm bell signaling distress. Many pet owners are unaware that ocelots come with hidden challenges beyond their exotic appearance. The stress signals they display can easily be misinterpreted as mere quirks, but these signs might indicate serious underlying issues. Picture this: your ocelot crouched in the corner, eyes wide, tail twitching. It seems harmless, right? But this could be the onset of anxiety stemming from inadequate socialization. Owners often assume that a spacious environment is enough, but it's not just about physical space. Ocelots thrive on interaction; they are not solitary creatures. Yet, many owners overlook this crucial need. How often do you engage with your ocelot, or simply sit quietly beside them? Think about how you feel when overwhelmed in a crowded room. Won't you want a way out? Ocelots experience the same feelings. If they lack proper socialization, their reactions can surprise even seasoned pet owners. Now, consider the risks of missing those signals. What if that twitching tail signifies more than a mood swing? It could indicate frustration, fear, or boredom, emotions that could escalate into serious behavioral problems. The stakes are higher than you think. Remember that time you left your ocelot alone for just a few hours. It may seem trivial, but for your pet those hours can stretch into an eternity. Without adequate socialization, even brief absences can trigger anxiety, leading to destructive behaviors. So, what can you do to ensure your ocelot's well-being? Start by closely observing them and learning to recognize their subtle cues. A relaxed posture or playful pounce is a good sign, while excessive hiding or aggressive hissing demands immediate attention. Engage with your ocelot regularly, not just during feeding times. Create an enriching environment filled with toys, climbing spaces, and supervised interactions with other pets. As you reflect on your responsibilities as an ocelot owner, remember that understanding their needs today can prevent tomorrow's crises. The journey to a happy, stress-free pet requires constant vigilance and adaptation. What will you do differently for your ocelot? The answers might just save you a relationship. Did you know that owning an ocelot can be more challenging than you might expect? These exotic cats may seem like the perfect. Imagine this: you've just brought home a stunning ocelot, and everything feels perfect. However, as the weeks go by, you start to notice your pet acting out. It's not just a bit of mischief, it's something deeper. What if I told you that the biggest challenge is just care? Many people don't realize that ocelots aren't solitary animals by nature. They thrive on interaction with both humans and other animals. Unfortunately, many owners unknowingly isolate them, believing they are creating a safe environment. Ironically, this can lead to serious behavioral issues that escalate quickly. Picture waking up to find your insecum ocelot has suddenly become aggressive. You might feel helpless, unaware that the root of the problem is a lack of social interaction, a mistake that could have been easily avoided with some foresight. Consider the story of a young couple who adopted an ocelot. Captivated by its beauty, they failed to socialize it properly. Months later, they found themselves with an unhappy, restless pet that was becoming increasingly difficult to manage. They thought they could love it into submission, but the reality was much more complicated. It's easy to get caught up in the glamorous side of having an exotic pet. Behind that adorable, big exterior lies a strong need for companionship. When that need goes unmet, it can lead to serious problems, a lesson many ocelot owners learn the hard way. So, how can you prevent these issues? Start by introducing your ocelot to environments where it can interact with other pets or people. Consider playdates with other exotic animals or training sessions that promote bonding. It's entirely possible it just requires commitment and a bit of creativity. However, not every owner is ready for the level of effort this requires. It can be disheartening to feel like you're struggling with something you love, leading you to question whether you're truly suited for ocelot ownership. Before you lose hope, remember that every challenge is also an opportunity for growth. The experience of owning an ocelot can help you become a more compassionate and attentive pet owner. Take a moment to reflect on what it means to be responsible for such a unique creature. It's a commitment that goes beyond just feeding and caring. It's about understanding their social needs and nurturing their spirit. If you're thinking about bringing an ocelot into your life, if you are, you might find the rewards even more fulfilling than you ever imagined. But if you're still feeling uncertain, it may be time to reassess. Your future ocelot is counting on you to be the owner it truly deserves. Imagine waking up one morning to find your ocelot staring at you, as if trying to share a secret. What's happening in that little feline mind? Many owners don't realize how complex ocelot's social needs are. They aren't just exotic pets, they are wild animals with instincts shaped by their jungle origins. Socialization is crucial, so why should you care? Picture this: you're excited to take your ocelot to a pet-friendly gathering, eager to show off your unique companion. But have you considered how social interactions can significantly impact their behavior? Without proper socialization, your ocelot could become stressed, anxious, or even aggressive. Let's dive deeper. You might think that providing food and shelter is enough, but ocelots thrive on social engagement. They need interaction, not only with you but possibly with other animals too. Imagine leaving your ocelot alone for how or so would they feel? What kinds of behaviors might develop? Some owners mistakenly believe ocelots are just like domestic cats, but that comparison can lead to problems. Picture your ocelot pacing back and forth, showing signs of frustration. Could this be a signal that they're craving more interaction? Now let's consider some often overlooked scenarios. You come home after a long day ready to relax, only to find your ocelot has turned your living room into a chaotic playground. Did you know that boredom can lead to destructive behavior? This is a common issue for those who overlook the need for mental stimulation